What's up, family? It's Sage here with Spirit Trek, and I'm here to empower your being. And today we're going to discuss how to unclog your abundance.
You can't escape your own creation. Every single nanosecond, you're recreating your creation in a certain way to teach you.
So, how have you been? What's been going on with you? Watch your tape in my hand. What's been going on with you? How have you been feeling these days? How are your dreams? How is this dream? You know, for me personally, it's been expansive. It's been transformative, and it's been a transition. And I've said that in a past video. Which one was it? I don't know. Anyways, but it's true. And I've been transitioning in many ways. Most recently, I actually put in my notice to quit my job. It's a pretty good job as an engineer. But it's time for me to move forward further into my calling and to my purpose in this lifetime, and to allow the unclogging of the abundance which is all around me and all in me. And that is the purpose of today's conversation. What do I mean by unclog your abundance? You see, abundance is the nature of existence itself. It is infinite in its abundance. The fact that it's infinite means that there is no lack. There is no such thing as not enough. Therefore, it is abundant. The only thing that makes it seem scarce is our own limitations, our own self-imposed limitations, the things that we place onto the infinite stream of abundance to make it seem like it's narrow when it's not. You see? That's the trick. That's the trap. And there are so many things, people, circumstances, in our reality that place upon life that limitation of scarcity. Within my own personal life, it's been fear. It's been certain jobs and lifestyle decisions. It's been things like guilt and lack of self-worth. Limiting beliefs like, oh, that can only happen if you get that job, or that's not for me, that's only for that person, or I'm not good enough at that, or there isn't enough. Those kind of things literally limit your reality because you create your reality. That's the trick, that's the secret, which is no longer a secret. I'm sure you know this already. So, how do you unclog the abundance in your reality? First of all, you have to realize that you own it already, and that you already have access to it. Through you and around you is infinite abundance, opportunity, and resources. Allow that to be true in your being. Allow that to resonate within you. That is the first step. You have to accept that truth. And then it can become true. You allow that space to be real in your reality first. Next, you have to identify what in your space, what in your life is limiting that for you. For me right now, one was that job that I recently had to let go. And it's funny because as soon as I let that job go, I had so much energy. I had so much creativity, all these creative and innovative ideas that seemed to be clogged before. I had all of this energy and flow. I had flow towards the new life that I wanted. And it seemed like I could do whatever I wanted. Anything was possible. Things started clicking that weren't clicking before. Creations that I had started years ago or months ago came back around, and now I can actually finish them and make them real, because that job was holding space, and that space was limited. It was a prison of sorts, right? And so that was the thing. Because I put so much of my energy into that projection, it made that so real. I cut myself off from the infinitude of my own creative abilities and of energy flow, because I dedicated so much of it to a limited system. That's one way. There are people in our lives as well, relationships that we have, that keep you limited within your own expression of self, that keep you limited within your own ability to meet other people and new experiences, that keep you limited in the range of emotions that you can experience in your reality. That's another way. Even your own physical environment can be so cluttered and have so much stuff in it that you don't allow room for new things to enter and for new abundance to enter into your space, because you filled it up with all these things that may or may not have meaning or purpose in your life at that point in time. By clearing that space, you unclog and allow whatever you truly desire to come in now. So you truly have to let go. See, when you unclog something, things not only can come in, but things also have to come out. That is the exchange. And many times we expect that in order to manifest the life of your dreams and desires, that it all just comes in on top of what you already have. Oh, I can keep this. Oh, I can keep that. Oh, I can keep that. But some things you gotta let go. Some things you have to release, because that could be pressure on you, stress on you, weight on you that isn't needed. When something is pressurized, is stressed, it condenses. That is the limitation. When that weight is released, it expands into the infinitude. So find those weights and those pressures and those stresses in your life and allow them to just slowly drop off, Brush it off real quick. Say, that's of my old reality of choosing. That had a purpose before, and it served the purpose in my life. I'm grateful for that thing, but now, no longer. It's time for that new projection that I've been dreaming about and that I've been projecting and having in my intentionality, and I've been manifesting for however long, right? To come into my life now and enter into the new phase of my being. That's how it works. That is how it works. Unclog, clean it up. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you have a glorious day, morning, evening, whatever time it is where you at. And remember this, whatever you desire, whatever you can imagine is real. It already exists. That is how beautiful, expansive this thing, whatever this life thing is, right? Whatever you can imagine exists. Now it's up to you to allow that space to manifest in your reality. And that often means letting things go which do not belong in that new space. You can't bring in your whole backpack with the 2 suitcases and a car full of junk and that storage closet and unit full of stuff that you want to hold on to into that new kingdom that you've created for yourself. Because in that new kingdom, there are things there which are meant for that space. So don't be afraid. Trust yourself. Work on yourself. Love life, because life is working for you, not against you. Allow it to work for you. Wholeness.